All right, it's a thrifty one today. Right, so I'm back today. I have got an enormous carry bag of stuff I have been thrifting the last, I don't know, maybe month. I can't actually remember what I've got in the bag because I've just been buying things and then putting it in there. So it'll be as much as a surprise to me as it is to you as I pull things out and see if I can remember why I bought them. So where have I got these things from? There was a good jumble sale. The local church do it twice a year, one in the spring, one in the autumn. They don't really advertise it very much, but it is busy. It's a proper old school jumble sale, you know, tabletop. I can't even look at the clothes. The clothes is gross, actually. It's mountains of clothes, you know, and people are there like, and it's a bit of a bum fight. I didn't go. I normally go when it opens and there's a big queue and I go in, but I just couldn't handle it this time. It's quite a mean energy. I mean, I don't want anything that bad, but I can't not go. So I went sort of as it was closed. So most of the really good stuff had gone, but I didn't actually need anything. So yeah, but the prices are ridiculous. Like the old ladies behind the thing, just sort of 10p. I usually give a little bit more. I go with a budget. I think I went with a tenner and I spent a tenner, but I could have spent £3, but I spent a tenner. Charity shops I've been to, Tip Shop, Facebook Buy Nothing, and there's a couple of vinted things on there as well. So I just thought I'd share it. It's a real mixed bag, and like I say, I can't really remember what's in there, so I'm just going to show you what you've got. What I've got, not what you've got, but you could get it if you go to your places like me. First of all is a lovely tablecloth. Look, it's like a, is that called seersucker stripe? Cotton, it's a heavy cotton. It would make a nice pair of summery trousers, or it could make a nice blousey type number. Maybe something like this. This, because I'm sure somebody will ask me, is a Marnie blouse by Tilly and the Buttons. It's a lovely one. I've just sewn on these two patches here. This was a bed sheet, I think. Like this one. I haven't worn it very much because I made it sort of, I don't know, I think as the weather sort of turned. So now it's the perfect Marnie season. I really like the sleeves. Oh, I've already gone off on a bit of a tangent, how they kind of gather in from the elbow bit. Yeah, I might make another one of these. This would make a nice one of those. You can also do this, you can put, I don't know what you call them, like pleats in the yoke if you want to. I didn't do that on this one, but nice. It's quite a biggie. It's enough to make something out of. And I quite like the, you know, stripe around the edge. You could make some sort of detail around the hem of a blouse on that. Yeah, I like that. It's a really funny colour. It's like a peach, I suppose. Look at that. It looks well good, doesn't it? I don't know how they do the texture on that. Does anyone know? It's like sort of gathered in those bits. But that's my first tablecloth. Next, I have a big stack. I haven't even really looked at these properly. Oh, let's drop one. Doilies. Oh, look. They're lovely. I just can't leave these. If I see these, I have to buy them. You know, and these were from the jumble sale, so these were pence. I don't know. I don't know whether one day I might make something out of them. I think I've shown before in one of my videos, I don't know, like maybe use like a doily as the centre or the back or something and then go around and pick up. I haven't done that yet. I'd like to try that. So sort of have this as the middle of a top or a blouse and then go and pick up and just do some quite simple crochet. If I pick it up with crochet and then maybe knit, I don't know, or cut it in half and have it as a sort of yoke there and then put some material. I don't know. But I've got plenty to have a play around with. Look at this one. Nice. I think I might actually use that as a coaster. Look, lovely. Oh, that one's got a hole. Oh, that makes me... Because that's the other thing. I buy these things and then I feel bad about cutting them. But if it's damaged, I don't feel so bad about cutting. Because if you cut it and it doesn't go right, and then I think, oh, it's such a load of history. But what's the point in keeping them in a drawer? Lovely. Oh, this. Oh, yeah, the old lady had to tell me what this was. And I found one in my last thrifting video, and I think I've decided what they are. They're the back of a chair, you know, so you hook that over. I've got a lovely leather Chesterfield sort of armchair. So that goes over the back, you know, like a headrest type thing. And that's why it's straight at the back. And I've had one of these before and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a tea towel. But the old lady at the Jumble told me it's a chair back. I mean, oh, I think that's lovely. Oh, I'm going to put that on in a minute. Yeah, that, nice. What's this one? Oh yeah, that's lovely. Look, that's got a little crochet edge. I think I'll just use that on the table. Nice. What's this? See, I don't even think I really looked at them. Another one of those, same thing that had the hole in. Oh yeah, this, I do remember this. This is a pillowcase, but like it's just one single pillowcase and it's going to be hard to show, but it's got a scalloped edge with these on the corner, and then in the middle it's got, I don't know if that's see-through in the middle. No, it's double, but look like a, oh yeah, there you go. Lovely. I don't know if that's hand done or not. I mean, it's lovely, whatever it is. It's beautiful and it's so lovely. Smells clean. I mean, I will wash it because you just don't know where it's been, do you? But I think I will keep that and use that as like a pillowcase, an ornamental one on my bed, like that. Oh, and then this is small. I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but look. Lovely. These are a plicade. I've actually got a big one of these, the same, much bigger, that I've bought at a car boot sale before now in my stash. Look at the work that's gone into that. And that little crochet middle bit. So it must have been a kit or something at some point in time because it was the same colours and everything, the other one that I've got. It's only a little small one. Isn't she lovely? Oh, imagine that as a little vest or something. Here, gather that bit in, little pink straps in the summer. Oh, maybe not that, but it's just so nice. And like I say, I bought all this linen from the lady, and that, yeah, the first tablecloth, this linen and another thing. And she was like, oh, give me £2. It's just crazy. And this smells really strongly of washing powder. Do you reckon this was somebody's old dog towel? I just love it. It's just an old bit of toweling. It is a towel. I don't know. I don't know if it is a towel. It has been hand hemmed. It's got the selvage on one side. And it's got this weird little hooky bit here. Like a hoop. Maybe. Oh, it must have been a towel. Well, it is a towel. It's toweling. But what I thought with this, I might make some sort of turban bow thing for after I do my aqua aerobics, because it's cold now, my hair's wet, and then I drive home, and I do normally put like a bandana or something on just because it's horrible with wet hair, isn't it, going out in the cold in the evening. But I thought, I don't know, are there any patterns for that? Does anybody know any patterns for that? I mean, I can't believe it's that difficult to make something hatty with a bow that I can put my hair up in after aqua aerobics or on the beach in the summer, you know, dry your hair. Oh, yeah, it smells really strongly of washing powder, but not particularly nice washing powder. But yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I don't know anything about that. Do you think it's old? I mean, I love a jazzy towel. I think we should have more jazzy towels. So yeah, all that was from the linen lady. She's my favourite. Oh, and another thing, forgot about that. I just saw it in my bag. But the linen lady is my favourite stop, and I think she finds me a little bit strange. She's always like, but what are you going to do that? What are you going to do with that? But I just love it. The lady in front of me just bought a beautiful quilt for £5. It was king size. It was lovely. But yeah, I didn't need a quilt. What's next? I didn't need this. This was in the tip shop. It's Carlton wear. I've got a few things of this design. I just really like it. I've got a soap dish that I use by my kitchen sink with this. I just think it's nice, you know. You could make yourself a little snacky plate in the evening. I'll put it on there. A couple of digestives and whatever. Lovely. I don't know if they're old or not. I did Google it when I got it. I don't buy it because I want to sell it on or anything. I just buy the things that I like. I didn't need a dish, but I got one. This I got at the Jumble sale. Oh, that was rubbish. this. Look. Oh, I can use this. I forgot about this. It just says foreign on the bottom. I don't know, what do you reckon? 70s, 80s? It's like that stoneware-y kind of thing. It's a nice size. Perfect. Perfect condition. Bit retro. Bit autumny, isn't it? Perfect. Yep. Jumble sale. And that was, she said, oh, just give me 10p. 10p? No, I bought a few more things and then gave her a thing. Right, let me get all my chinery bits out, because these two are matching. So these were from the charity shop. An old Pyrex. I don't think they're that old. Or what do you think? 80s? It is Pyrex, made in England. They're lovely. I really like these. I do. If I see these, I always buy them. And, you know, they clean up. No, that's a scratch, not scars. Yeah, I would never be able to buy this kind of quality kitchenware. It's really lovely. I use them a lot. That's a nice deep one. That'll make a lovely shepherd's pie. I mean, I wonder how many shepherd's pie that's been made in that over the time. This is a small one. Little macaroni cheese, little side stuffing, something like that. They're lovely, aren't they? I have got quite a few of them. But if you see them, they were in the charity shop. I think they were £4 for both. £4 for both lovely Pyrex dishes. I mean, if I was to buy Pyrex dishes new, I would just buy the cheap ones in Sainsbury's, and they wouldn't be pretty. Why don't they make them like that anymore? Or do they? And I just don't buy them. Lovely, isn't it? That's definitely an 80s pattern. My favourites are like the 70s ones with the kind of, you know, geometric retro ones. But I'll take a little wildflower on there. Beautiful. So I've got those two. Hang on, slurping me coffee. Then I've got mixing bowl. This is an oldie. She's all crazed inside. Made in England. Lovely. Yeah, I didn't need this. I just really like a mixing bowl. I did need this. So my mixing bowl, my Mason Cash one, that's my favourite. I had a smaller, this size Mason Cash. This isn't Mason and Cash. But I dropped that and it smashed. So this will replace this. That one is really big that I use up there. This is the kind of smaller size if you're making something smaller. I really like the yellow glaze inside. I like the brown. I don't know, it reminds me of my granny. She had bowls this colour, beige. Lovely. I mean, what more is there to say? A mixing bowl. That was from the Jumble and very reasonably priced. What else have I got in here? Got myself a scarf from the Jumble. I don't really know where I got this. This is like a man's scarf, you know, like a little skinny one. Bit Rupert the Berry. I just thought it was nice. It's definitely 100% wool. It's a lovely one. Yeah, I haven't really got much to say about that. You know, I really didn't need that. I'm a knitter. I knit scarves. I make scarves. But I just liked that one. Handy. It's small. Folds up small. Can go in your handbag. Oh, it would have been like something my granddad would have liked. That would have been a nice granddad Christmas present. Oh, I wonder if my dad might like that for Christmas. That is a man's scarf, isn't it? Yeah, that might be nice for my dad. You know, when he wears his smart coat. Yeah, brilliant. Dad for Christmas. Then I reckon from the same person at the Jumble sale, got myself lots of pairs of gloves. 3 pairs of gloves. They are worn. They're lovely. These are leather ones. I've promised a pair of these to a lady at work because we're out in the garden at work quite a lot. And it's just cold on your hands. And I quite like leather gloves to work because obviously you're in and out of the sandpit, wiping snotty noses. You know, you can wipe them off. They sort of remind me of, I don't know, murderer gloves. I'm not a murderer, but they look like murderer gloves. I think they're men's ones because they're a little bit big for me, these ones. And they are definitely worn, like on the fingers, you can see they've been used, but they're still in lovely condition. Really nice. Quality glove, lined with wool. Haven't got any labels on. So I've got a black pair. Then I've got a brown pair. These are my favourite. Gloves by Dent Fawns. I like the brown ones, I think, the best. Lovely. These ones are definitely more worn. They're kind of... But they're worn in, so it makes them even better. Oh, do you think some old man's had these with his walking stick? And oh, why do I make stupid stories up about them? I don't know. I just really like those. Handy. I mean, you need a pair of gloves in every pocket, don't you? And then these ones are more ladies' ones, but these are really soft leather. I don't know if these might be a little bit small for me. These might be a Christmas present for somebody. Oh no, my hand does fit. They're a little bit more easy to do things in because they're more tight fitting. Sorry, you're not getting those for Christmas, anybody. I've got quite smallish hands, short, small, but sort of stubby, sausage finger. So I think they would be too short in the hand for a lot of people. Yeah, I like those. I don't know why I put them on. You know what gloves are like. I'm doing this. Yep, really nice. And again, they were from the jumble sale with the scarf. I picked all those up together and, you know, they were pence. Lovely quality leather. Oh, perhaps I could give my dad a pair of gloves and the scarf. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be a nice present. I don't know how he'd feel about second-hand gloves. Maybe not for my dad, but I won't tell him the scarf second-hand. What he done, though, don't matter, does it? Then this was the other thing I got from... Oh, I forgot about that. This is machine made. It's brand new. You can tell it's brand new. It's never been washed or anything. Just a massive crochet tablecloth. I think like a little crochet. I've not sewn with this. I don't know how well the machine would like it, but like I don't know, like an overshirt type thing, more summery, I suppose. I'll probably put that away for the summer, but I don't know, something you'd wear a little vest under and have it like a little shackety type crochet number. It's machine made, so it's not crocheted, but it's made to look like crochet. Be nice, wouldn't it? You know, if I was young and hip, maybe I would make like a pair of beach trousers and wear that. But I'm not. I'm way too old for that. Nobody wants to see my pants. So, yeah, shirt I think for that. This I just saw and I'd completely forgotten I'd bought this. It's a men's shirt. I liked the stripe. I thought I could do some sort of upcycling on that. I'd quite like to put like a, you know, like a pie crusty collar on it, maybe crop it. That's why I bought that. It's nice though, or even just as an open overshirt over a white vest. Never skip the men's section. They always have good stuff. You know, cut that, even just for fabric, that's nice. It's only a Marks and Spencer's one. It's an old Marks and Spencer's one, but it's in immaculate condition. The collar, it's been worn, but I'm going to cut that off anyway. Nice, eh? So yeah, forgot I bought that. Oh, another little doily. I didn't really want this one, but the lady next to me was like, "Oh, have this one." Oh, it's not horrible. It's just wouldn't be my favourite, but okay, I'll have it. Then last thing from the jumble sale is I got 3 books. Didn't need any of them. I love a British birds book. I've got lots. I should know lots about birds. Oh, this one was lovely. I had to put this into Google because I couldn't read his writing. But basically, I think he plays bowls with the people. This is from the author, Mike Lambert. And he obviously plays bowls with them. Something about if you watch enough birds, if you use this to watch the birds playing bowls, you know, you won't be so good. I'll be able to beat you at playing bowls. But it sort of tells you about all the birds, gives you a little bit where they live and their habitat and stuff. Lovely. I like the illustrations. I don't know, I like birds. I think you get to a certain age and you just like birds. So I got myself another bird spotting book. And then this one I really like. I think this one's sort of 70s. This is an RSPB guide to British birds. And this one is a little bit of more depth. There's lots more writing in this, but I really like the pictures. Lovely. Tells you all about them, what they do. Oh, look at all the ducks. Oh, I've missed the ducks now. Nice. Yeah, so that one. And then this one is gorgeous. Wildflowers in colour. It's got someone's name in it. Nice. These. I would quite like a tattoo of these, maybe with a forget-me-not in this kind of style of picture. I don't really know where. Just something sort of delicate. I think I'm going to get one at some point. But I can't help it. I just really love these books. They just look nice on your bookshelf too. That'd be nice out sort of on the side with something on top in the summer. You know, some sort of ornament candle on the top of it. And then you just pick it up and look at the buttercups. It's just, I don't know. Do they still make books like that? I don't know. But when you can buy them old ones, for, I think you could have filled a bag for £1, a carrier bag. They had that many books. But I just bought these and they were literally 10p each. Oh, cute. So that was my things from the jumble sale. What did I put this in here. I got this in the tip shop. This is from Oliver Bonus. It is brand new. That's never been used. That will go in my Christmas pile for somebody. I forgot there's stuff in it. It's immaculate. Never been used. Like a little jewellery box, like a travel jewellery box. Someone's obviously got it for a present and now someone else will get it for a present. Nice. Pennies. Then I got myself 2 sets of earrings. Now, second-hand earrings is a choice I get. Look at these beauties. Oh, yes. They're lovely. You know, I will sterilise these before I wear them. Oh, I like those. Yeah. Kind of remind me of, I don't know if they're old or new or whatever, but these were in a big tangle of, they're my favourites to look through in the tip shop, you know, when someone's emptied their costume jewellery box and just a big tangle of jewellery. So I chose those ones. And then these guys look sort of shiny. Again, nice. I mean, yes, you might think they're a little bit pat butchery, and they are. But is that a bad thing? I like them. So, yeah, I forgot I got those ones. I just think they're really nice. Shiny. Yeah, so I've got two pairs of earrings. Then this weird little thing. So this, I'm just going to keep in the car. This isn't old. I don't know where it's from. But look, it's a little sewing kit. I mean, how handy is that? It's like, you know, one of the ones you get when you stay in a hotel or something. But it's a metal one, a little Victorian-y lady on it. How nice is that, just for an emergency safety pin button sewing, because you always need that. So I'm going to keep that in the car in my little emergency box. Lovely. And then these two. These are horrible, but lovely horrible. Look how weird they look. Oh, hang on, let me try and show you. They're both exactly the same. I'd like it if they were facing in other directions, but they're not. The creepiest Santas there ever was. They're only small, but yeah, they can go up on the windowsill at Christmas. Do you think they're old? I think they might be vintage. Again, they're stamped with foreign on the bottom, so I think that's when they sort of first started bringing things over from China, wasn't it? So yeah, that was my things from the charity shop, from Vinted. No, that charity shop, jumble sale, those two, and tip shop. Then I've got a couple of things that I bought from Vinted. Now, I didn't need these things, but there's a lady, I follow her on Vinted, which is fatal because then it sends me a notification when she uploads things. So basically, she sells vintage fabric. I think she has some things on there that she's made, like little children's dresses. So she obviously buys vintage fabric, likes things like I do, and then makes stuff out of it. Sometimes sells the fabric. I don't know. She says she's having a big clear out, but she's been putting stuff on there. I've bought quite a few things from her. First of all, I'll link her because I don't need to keep buying fabric because I've got a lot. Look at this. Isn't it lovely? So this, I think, was a duvet cover. And I don't think it's vintage, this. I don't think it's old. I think it's like overlocked down the edges. So she sold it as 2 panels. a kind of wider, shorter panel, and then a long, skinny panel. I just absolutely love this fabric. It's just a poly cotton. It was definitely a duvet cover at some point, so she's obviously made something out of it, and these are her leftovers. Oh, I'm going to cut that out this afternoon because I've got the most perfect blouse pattern. Yes, I have already made one. I'm in the middle, nearly finished the first one, but I immediately need to make another one. And that, I mean, I think that was £4 for that fabric. So it's not jumble sale car boot prices, but you know, that's cheap. That's cheap for fabric. And I bought it as an add-on because the other thing I bought from her is incredible. And oh, it's another tablecloth. Hang on, let me show you. It's gorgeous. It's too gorgeous to cut up. It's enormous for a start. And look, so these again are hand appliqued. This is cross stitched. Look, even the edge is cross stitched, all hands done. But this, I'm not going to be able to convey how big this is. I mean, right, so this is the short end. And then it goes all the way down. And then it's got in the middle, it's got a big bit in the middle. It's the work that has gone into this is incredible. I mean, imagine spending that much time making something that's just going to go on your table and someone's going to spill tomato ketchup on it. Maybe they wouldn't have spilled tomato ketchup on it in those days. Absolutely beautiful. Now this, I would actually perhaps like one of these, like a Marnie. Like, imagine that in the middle of the yoke. But it's so nice that I don't want to cut it because it's just beautiful. But I should cut it, otherwise it's just going to sit in my drawer for 30 years. And then my kids will sell it at a jumble sale. Well, this was the one, I bought this from the lady on Vinted. And this was £8. Expensive for me. £8. There's about, I don't know, it's wide. There's at least 2 metres, if not longer, 3 metres. But it's probably 2 metres wide as well. All with this beautiful, and it's got some cut work in the middle as well. Amazing. I'm going to link the lady's thing. I'll try and link the lady's thing in Vinted, or I'll write her name of her shop that she is in Vinted, because she has some great stuff. Lots of florals. If you like the same kind of things as me, she's got tons. And I'd recommend you go and buy it. So I don't, because every time I buy one thing that I have to have, I add something else on, like that floral fabric that I didn't need. But I mean, that's lovely. And then this is the last thing I'm going to show you today. But this I've picked up from Facebook Marketplace. Might be a bit crinkly. Not Facebook. Well, yeah, Facebook buying nothing. So this lady was giving it away for free. So I have got 2 quantities. Let me find one with a label on, of yarn. Sweater quantities of yarn. It's not old or anything. Drops alpaca boucle in a grey colour. There's 11, I think she said 11 balls. I've swatched with this. I'm going to make a waistcoat for free. Lots of people wanted this, but she chose me, thankfully. I've started to knit just to see what it looks like. I've got the proper swatch in there. So like a hairy little waistcoat tied up with a bow. For free. So she put on that she had that for free, and then everyone says, oh, yes please, and then she does like a random name out of the hat, and it was my name. But with that was another sweater quantity. This, I haven't even looked at this. This is a summer yarn, and it's one I've never heard of. So it's Rowan denim. Denim shrinks in length and fades just like jeans, 100% cotton. And there's loads of balls of this. Oh, they're only 50 gram balls. 50 grams? Yeah, 50 gram balls. But there's enough to make something nice out of this. I'm thinking some sort of oversized summer jumper. I mean, that will not be for now. Look. In the bag, lovely. I think one of them hasn't been got its ball band on. It's obviously been used a little bit and then wound back on. But it's like jeans, I think. You know how like brand new jeans make your legs go navy blue when you first wear them? It's going to be like that. So I think we'll like fade when you wash it. Well, it says it does. Like jeans. What is that? DK? Don't know. Yeah, about a DK cotton, but in the summer, an oversized, maybe with some sort of lace down the front. Lovely, for free. I mean, I bought that lady a box of chocolates because what a nice thing to do. But she didn't want it, and it's gone to somebody that really wants it and will use it. Incredible. So yeah, they're my thrifty finds for the month. It might seem like a lot, but like I say, I've been collecting it and kept it in the bag under my stairs, and now I can put everything away and put it in it. Oh, use it. I'm excited. But I can't urge you enough. I mean, obviously you cannot get exactly the same things that I've got, but there is so much in the world. Like I say, at this jumble sale, the clothes there, they had like, you know, all the way around the church, tables with the clothes were, you know, this big, deep, stacked all on top of each other, and everyone's like turning it all over. And that's just stuff from that small village in Surrey that people were getting rid of. Imagine how many clothes and things are in the world. Not only clothes, there's lots of bric-a-brac, books, all other things as well. But I buy hardly anything new. Occasionally I buy the odd thing, basics that I would buy new. But 9 times out of 10, if I think I need something, I will usually find it secondhand within a couple of weeks or so. They do crop up. And it's normally better quality stuff. So, like I say, the Pyrex, the bowls, those kind of things. If I was to buy those new, I would just buy cheap ones because that's what I can afford in B&M or Home Bargains, that kind of thing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but why not buy really nice quality ones? They might have been used, but they wash. Everything's washed and can be cleaned. There's just so much stuff in the world, lovely stuff in the world already. Go and have a look. I mean, sometimes I do go in shops sometimes and not find anything because people are like, oh, it's just sifting through rubbish. And it is sometimes. And charity shops have definitely got more expensive. My favourites are jumble sales, car boot sales, the tip shop. The tip shop can be a bit of hit and miss sometimes. Like, sometimes there's good stuff, sometimes there's not. They have a lot of people that resell. So people that queue up early before it's shut and go in, you know, going through that and then resell it for 3 times the price. I mean, if that's what you want to do it. It just gives me the ick a little bit because I don't know. I think anyone, leave it there for somebody else to go and find in there and buy for cheap prices. I would never resell the things I've got. I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me. But if that's what you want to do, that's just my opinion. People do. So often it's all the good stuff has been taken. I mean, I'm never going to get up and go fighting for other people's rubbish at 6 o'clock on a Saturday morning. I think the shop doesn't open till 9 and people start queuing from 6 to go in there. I mean, they're the hardcore reseller people, but that's not for me. But so sometimes you go in and some, they've just had a new delivery and they've got some good stuff, but it's a bit hit and miss, and it's got more popular as time's gone on. Now people know it's there, so there's not so many good things in there anymore. But I'd urge you to go and rummage because you can find some really good things. Right, so thank you very much for watching. This is my thrifty one. So this is my second thrifty one. I am on half term, finally, this week. So I'm going to definitely record a knitting video. That'll be my next update, which should come up soon on YouTube. But thank you so much for watching. I'm really enjoying doing these. They're a little bit more sporadic than I planned to do, but it's life, isn't it? I work full time and have got a family and I'm busy, so thank you for waiting and sticking with me. Send me a comment, tell me what your favourite thrifty find is. I love seeing what other people buy. It's just really exciting. I mean, it's just so much fun, the stuff that you can find out there. The weirder the better, usually for me. Or the uglier the better. I don't know what that says about me, but and I like a busy house. I do have quite a lot of stuff. All my cupboards are busy, but that's just how I like it. I like having things. I like my favourite kind of house. I used to be a mobile hairdresser, so I used to go into lots of people's houses. My favourite kind of house are the kind where you don't know what to look at first. There's always something interesting, and my house is definitely one of those. One day I will show you some of my collections of things, because I have a lot of collections. But yeah, I'm waffling on now for no reason. So thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Knit Frills and Thrifty Thrills. Yeah, I'm getting there. It's easier to say. And yeah, I'll see you again next time. My name's Lauren. Did I say that? Probably not. Okay, I've said it now. Bye.